Hello everybody and welcome back, and this tutorial will be on doors. Now before I go any further, I will have another tutorial on doors. This tutorial will basically just cover a rotating and basic sliding door. Now I presume you've got a wall to put your door in, or a room to put your door in. So we'll get started. I'll select one of my walls, and I'm not going to edit in that view, but this view, because I want the length of the door. So I'll zoom in this view, and what I'll do is select the block tool, and inside this, draw out 96 units high and 56 units wide, but do not hit enter, as we're going to use this as our guide to clipping this wall here, which will be the hole for our door to go in. So let's start clipping. Grab the clipping tool obviously and clip down those lines. Now some of you may or may not know, if you've got one part red, it'll delete the red part when you press enter. So to avoid deleting any parts yet, hold in shift and press X. Now the other side's red. To solve that, just keep holding in shift and press X again. And both parts are white, so we will hit enter. Now we will hit the block tool again to get our guide back up, clipping tool again, down this line. Now we want to get the selection tool and select the middle brush part, because we don't want to clip through all three, just the middle part. We want as little brushes as possible. So as you can see, get the block tool, get your guide up, clipping tool, and clip along the top. Now I'm going to select that. Now you can delete it if you wish, but I'm going to actually use this as my door. And to do this, you can make another brush up, or you can just use the existing brush with the door, like as I'm doing. Now we'll bring the grid size down to 2 units, and somebody's playing with it. I can't see what size my grid is. Sorry about that. Anyway, there we go, 2. And in the top view, drag it in so the door's 4 units wide, and I can't see the width yet. There we go, 4 units. Now what you want to do is grab your texture tool, browse for in the filter type in door. Now I'm just going to use this door over here, and I'm just going to hit apply. That should apply it to all sides. Right, there we go. And fit. Oops, sorry. Now go inside your wall. Grab the camera tool and do it, much easier. And just do the same thing, fit. I'll not look brilliant, I mean, but it's just, like I said, it's a basic door, just nice, quick and simple. Right, and that part. Oh, forgot to press the fit button. Silly me. Oh. There we go. Anyway, so we've got a door. Now obviously it's not going to open or close, so grab our arrow, selection tool, select the door, hold in control and press T. That brings up our object properties panel, and select function door rotating. Right? Now you can alter the speed, the start close sound, well, you can alter anything you wish, but I'll not give it any start and closing sounds or anything. It's going to be a rotating door, so I'll just apply that. Now go to flags, touch opens, no. I want it to open when we press the use button. There's other features there that you can use. Things like the speed, we'll edit that 50, so it'll make the door open very slow for us. Higher number makes it fast, lower number makes it slow. Start sound, when you can browse your sound, so I'll give it a rain drip. How's that? Doesn't sound anything like a door, but you can give it any sound you want, really, it's your door. And hit apply, and the flags, yep, that's fine. Basically everything's just the default here, apart from speed, which I put to 50, and start close sound. So we'll close that, and this little white dot here, I'll put my grid size to 8 units again first. This little white dot is called the origin, which the door or brush will rotate around. So I'll move it to the very right side, the opposite side of the handle. Obviously we don't want the door to rotate on the side the handle's on. And yes, it will rotate silly, as the frame will also rotate. Anyway, that's a rotating door, that will rotate. Now I'll quickly pause this video and make another hole for our sliding door. Okay, And I'm back. Right, so basically I've just clipped myself another door. I've made it bigger, as you can see, and for this one I'm going to give it a texture of kind of nice metal kind of look. This one will do it. Apply, well, bring up the texture panel, current texture, well, that should be in the selection there under current textures because we just browsed for it, but apply, and I will hit fit, go to the other side, hit fit, and for this one I'm going to make this door rotate up the way, slide up the way. So see this bottom one, it looks kind of awkward, this part of the texture, it's like lines going across, so select that and just rotate it 90 degrees. That's got the actual green gunge, so I'll rotate it actually to 70 degrees. There we go, that'll do nicely. And, oh, forgot to alter the width of the door, so I'll go in the top view, bring my grid size down to 2 units. Doesn't need to be 4 units wide, well for big sliding doors you can make them bigger, I suppose. I'm not really too fussed anyway. Right. So with this selected now, hold in Control T and we will give it function door. Now you can play around with all the settings as per usual. The only setting I want to show you is this move direction now. The way it's moving now means it will slide that way. Sorry, I'll apply this. Right. If I put it up, it'll basically slide up the way. If I put it down, the door will slide down, and then you can actually use this to make it slide left, right or up as you wish, or whatever angle you want it to slide. Right, just up, that'll do me. Up the way, minus 90 degrees. Apply. Now the speed, I'll just leave that at 100, it'll slide up nice and fast for us. Oh, sorry, one more thing, I don't want it to open on touch. I want to have to use the use button to open it. Right, now the next part is this wall here, this wee top part. Right, I want to give it a wee clip, as you can see in this view at the door, down both sides, right, and then we want to select that inside part, and you'll see this in a wee second why. This middle part, right, and just move it up a notch or two, just whatever, so that we've got a wee indent in the, it's not very clear to see, there we go, you can see it there, it's got a wee indent, so that when our door slides up it doesn't look like it's blending in with the texture, or makes the textures flicker. Right, now the last part is on our door, select our door, and the origin wall is obviously going to be at the top, so we don't want the door to slide halfway up and stop, so in fact, that'll do there. You can either put it at the top there, or just 1 unit down or 8 units down, just right it close to the top, right, and that'll do. So we will save this file, save as door, and compile it, which is F9, but if I press F9 it stops my video, and just use these settings. I'll just leave the video running because I don't think the video is actually getting quite long yet, and it shouldn't take long to compile. There we go, compiled. So start up Counter-Strike. This on the other hand may take a wee bit of time. I've got a fast computer, believe it or not. I don't know what the kind of script is with this, but anyway. Create server, and it was called door, so we'll scroll about, there we go, door, and start the game. Come on. See, this is where you're getting excited, you want to see your door, it just takes forever, it just makes you annoyed. Anyway, there we are. What would make you even more annoyed is if your door doesn't work, but these should work hopefully. And shift, away, the door goes up, and as you can see no texture flickering there, oh, and door goes back down. Oh, the door opens and I've textured that part of the wall. My mistake. Obviously that's an easy thing to fix anyway. Right, I'm going to pause this and show you another 2 doors, which I'm going to show you how to do in the next tutorial. And I'm back. I don't know what that texture's about anyway, I'm not bothered about that. I've given this door a little frame, so we press shift to open and it's got a wee frame. See, it's got a wee bit of frame there. And this door, shift to open, ooh, but wait, there's more. I forgot to texture it. Hey, see, but you can shoot it and walk through it. How's that? Or you can press shift and open it. Right, anyway, I'll show you how to do this in the next tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.